is up, everybody? It's Neil Edgell here with Shooters Guild 801. Got a quick video for you today. We want to go over a dry fire drill we like to call the trigger reset drill. Now, why do we do dry fire drills? It's a lot cheaper than getting out to the range and buying ammo, and it's a lot easier to get out to the range. You can do this anytime at your own house, so you can do this every day. It's the best way I've found to consistently train. And if you really are serious about being a better shooter, you got to train consistently. So that's why we do dry fire drills. Now this specific drill is what we call our trigger reset drill. What we're training here is to shoot a little bit quicker. We want to have faster follow-up shots while still being accurate. And the key to that is trigger control. So let's go over what this drill entails. First off, you gotta have your firearm, obviously. Now, most important thing about doing any sort of dry fire practice is making sure gun is safe. So we're unloaded and we have an empty fire. So we are nice and safe. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the magazine out for this one because we're gonna be cocking the slide quite a bit, and we don't want it to hold back and have the slide lock to rear every time we do that. So we're gonna leave our magazine to the side. What we're gonna do for this drill is we're practicing not trigger slapping. Let me demonstrate what trigger slapping is. That's when you break your first shot, the slide cycles, and then for your second shot, you go all the way off the trigger and all the way back. Show you what that looks like, kind of sped up. So we break our first shot, off the trigger back, off the trigger back, off the trigger back. That's called trigger slapping. What it does is it forces your finger to move a long way, all the way through the trigger well on every shot. And across that big distance from the end of the trigger well to the back of the trigger, I have a lot of opportunity to wiggle that barrel off the target and miss my shot, right? So instead, we're going to break our first shot, cycle the slide, and then slowly let off until you hear that click and you feel that click. That click means your trigger is now reset and ready to drop the firing pin again. See that? So all I had to move was a couple centimeters instead of going all the way up to the top of the trigger well like this and trigger slapping, right? So that's going to mean we have a lot less distance to travel between here and here and a lot less opportunity to mess up and pull that barrel off a target. It also means we're going to be a little bit faster because I can obviously do this a lot quicker than I can do this. Doesn't make a huge difference, but especially when it comes to the accuracy, you'll see some huge improvement. Now to practice this, what I like to do is Netflix and drill. I like many people, watch maybe an hour or so of TV at night. And anytime you do, and it's not going to bug anyone because it's kind of a loud drill, but anytime you get the opportunity, grab your gun, make sure it's cleared, make sure you don't have any line of ammunition in the room just to be safe. And then what I like to do is sit, and when a bad guy comes on screen, break the first shot, cock the slide back, wait for the next bad guy to come on screen. When he comes on, find the reset, break the shot. Wait for the next bad guy, find the reset, break the shot. One other thing to pay attention to while you're doing this drill, besides just trying to find where that trigger resets and sit right there on top of it before you break your next shot, is as you're breaking shots, try to make sure that pay attention to your sights and try to make sure that the gun isn't wobbling as you're pulling that trigger. That's what good trigger control means. If you can press the trigger without that trigger wobbling or the front sight kind of moving and shaking on you, and it stays dead set and dead level, chances are that shot was going to hit your target. So I think the video is long enough as is, so we're going to leave it at that. Again, dry fire train all you can. It's one of the best ways possible to get better if you're really serious about it. And with that, stay safe, train hard, and our range is always open. Looking forward to training with you soon.